Welcome to the Winsboro ISD Red Raider Network. We are here today, Saturday afternoon. Our Red Raiders take on Alba-Golden. I'm Joey Keefe, your host. I'll be joined by Darren Swanner here shortly. Dr. David Rose is traveling today. So, Dr. Rose, if you're tuning in, thank you for tuning in. We will miss you. And Gabe, they have gone to a family event. And so Roman Gabe will not be here today. So, behind the Roman floor camera is Zane Burnett today. Zane has become part of our team. Of course, Brett Burnett, IT wizard, Caden Keefe on the iPad down there, and we've got our lovely Scott Bowman is back. He is still trying to recover, but he is back, and so we're glad to have our team here today other than Dr. Rose and Gabe. Thank you for joining in. Again, our Red Raiders getting set to tip off here against Alba-Golden. Our JV team just finished up. The JV loss, I think it was 23-19, 23-20 right in there. And so hopefully the varsity here will have a better turnout. I know these guys played a week and a half or so ago. I think our boys varsity come out on top by about 34 somewhere in there. So hopefully we can look to improve on that and make that a little bit better. We appreciate you joining in today. As always, we are very appreciative for our sponsors. We say it over and over and over because we mean it. We cannot do it without these sponsors, and these sponsors that we give you, we want you to go support these businesses. They're local businesses, and even if they're a little drive, we want you to support them just because, like I said, they give back to these kiddos. Sponsors, 101 Nutrition, City National Bank, Clark House Bed and Breakfast, Clements Realtors, Edward Jones Investments, Darren Swanner, First National Bank, Griffin's Paint and Body, Laser Line Collision, Gene and Sue Lou Place, Parker's Pizza, Scott's Pharmacy, Team Air, Winkle Oil, Winsboro ISD, Winsboro Livestock and Dairy Auction, and Wyatt's Towing. Also, thanks to Winkle Oil, they are our halftime sponsor. Sometimes we try to have an interview for you at halftime. Other times we just talk stats. Last night we were blessed enough to get to show you our tots. We ended up getting in a little trouble on YouTube last night with YouTube for showing our tots on here. So if you were part of the broadcast last night, if you were watching, kind of give you a quick explanation, and I'm going to turn it over to Darren here to tell us a little bit moving into the game. But because the tots had music in the background that is copyrighted, we are not allowed to show that. And so once we showed that on YouTube, YouTube nixed it. It wasn't our tots. It didn't have anything with tots and them being doing anything. It was the music in the background, and then it's copyrighted, and so that kicked us off of YouTube. So those are all things we are learning. Maybe in the future we need to just turn the mics off and just so you can see the tots, because we want you to be able to see those kiddos. That was exciting. I think there were 60-something kids out here, and if you missed that, I mean, you missed a show, and we need to have that more often. That was really great. Darren, join in. You need a little cord, or what do I need to give you, Darren? You already got your recliner over there.
Well, we feel a little – I understand what you were feeling like last week when you said you were solo and waiting on Brother Dave. You at least hoped he was coming the other night, right, when you
Correct.
had to start on your own. Today we know he's not coming. He is actually doing a family Christmas up in the metropolis of Bogota, or if you pronounce it phonetically Bogota, right? But here in East Texas, it's Bogota. But he's doing a Christmas with his family, so we're going to miss him. But we're excited to have you in the broadcast with us today against the Alba-Golden Panthers. These Raiders traveled to another metropolis, Alba-Golden, on Tuesday night and defeated this very bunch 60-26.
I said a week and a half ago. I forgot that was this week.
It was this. This has been a long, long week. If you look back over the last 8 or 9 days, you think about the amount of basketball between JV and varsity girls, JV and varsity boys. You've got one, junior high basketball. I've got one junior high side. It's lots of basketball going on here in
And this
Winsboro.
morning I left my house at 7:30 to go to Greenville because Jomo played 2 games this morning. And I know Brett, Jillian played, so and I think the middle school girls played earlier today, so you were here.
Yeah,
so
7th and 8th grade played right here.
It is my time of year, man. It is basketball.
Ooh.
So
I tell you, Mr. Jody Heddick, love what Officer Heddick does for WISD. He's the district police officer. Such a big responsibility. He and, of course, Steve Pinnell is his right-hand man on the security and safety side. But Jody told me actually last week, he said, "Oh, I'm already tired. I'm at the gym usually about 4 days a week between junior high games Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays for sure with varsity, and then Saturdays. Because of COVID this year, none of the teams are allowed to play in any tournaments. So instead, they're playing many more regular season games, and most of those are happening on Saturday. That's why we're here today. And so you've got a lot more games, and means you've got to have the gym open a lot more. And so he's putting his time in. We appreciate it. You know, looking back, we were just here with you less than 24 hours ago watching the varsity boys against the Hugh Springs Mustangs, and the Red Raiders came out with a victory, 57-46. Last night, and we're excited to see another game. 3 minutes until tip-off, and you are in store for a good game. We'll give you the best broadcast we can without our play-by-play, the smooth, velvety tones of Dr. David Rose. We're going to miss that from his voice today. But,
I tell you, the other night, last Saturday, a week ago, oh, was it? Yeah, it was last Saturday. They canceled the JV game, and we got here early, and I just took for granted that he would be here, and he would be here 10 or 15 minutes early, and we'd have plenty of time. And so I never did text him or call him. And then I tell you about game time, Darren. I kept looking out that window. I was like a little kid looking for mom. I was looking out that window over there going, is Dr. Rose going to get here? And so I have a lot more appreciation even I had before. So we always miss him, and he is so good at what he does. And I've listened to games on the radio for years, even back home I did. And I tell you, my dad, who's listened to a lot of games, he's even said he is really good at play-by-play. He gives the update, the situation in the game very often, which is what you want, especially for listeners.
Yeah.
On the video's a little different, but he gives the time, where we are in the game, and the score for people listening, and that's what he creates the picture.
He does.
And he's really good at it. And,
he's you can tell he's used to doing the radio broadcast, like you said, that very clearly describes, because when you're on just audio, you have no idea what direction folks are traveling.
Sure.
You don't understand. You can't visually see it. That's what's so great about this video broadcast that the UIL is allowing. WISD is so much behind, and then obviously Brett and Burnett with Afterglow Productions doing all the magic with getting the equipment, getting everything set up, bringing you the high-quality resolution, the great camera angles by Zane and Gabe and Brother Scott and all those that have filled in. What a great, great thing we have going here, and we're
Brett
thankful
is,
for it.
I tell you, we keep telling him we're going to drag him on here in a halftime, one of our Winkle little halftime shows. Because just to sit at home and watch it on your big screen, you really take for granted and have no idea how much goes on down here that Brett does, keeps up with, tracks, all this stuff wireless. That's you and I would be lost. So kudos.
Thank you, Brett. Yeah, we're scrambling here trying to get my paperwork ready. We're going to attempt to keep some stats. And
his mom, Brett's mom, is one of our biggest fans. Miss Francel, Miss Burnett.
Thank you for watching. Thank all of you for tuning in
we're going to have
today.
The national anthem here, Darren.
See if we've got.
Maybe not.
Not sure what's going to happen here. We're down to 10 seconds before the buzzer sounds here in the pregame. Both teams have been warming up, respectively, on the end that they will begin shooting at. So we're excited to bring it to you live. Red Raider basketball on the Raider Sports Network versus Alba-Golden Panthers.
Officials are telling players to get their shirt tails tucked in all the way, and I love it. I support that 100%. Panthers and Red Raiders.
Creighton Klicka will be jumping center tonight. Normally it's been Angel Alvarado, so we'll see. Good to see Creighton out there. You got Brown, Swanner, Klicka, Finney, and Allen on the floor for the Raiders. Creighton skies and almost gets it back the other way. Kanan goes and tracks it down out top to Dominique to set up the offense. Allen on the right into Brown at the high post. Finney to Allen, back to Finney. Finney up strong. No good. Great job on the backside. Creighton Klicka getting in position, putting the ball back up. He's going to get to go for the and one opportunity. Nice job of being ready on the backside. So many times, Joey, you see that backside is where so many missed shots go. Klicka's free throw bounces off the back of the rim, but playing good hard defense. He gets a steal inside to Rance Brown, up and in.
Nice pass.
Two
nice
more.
Finish.
Quick timeout called by Alba-Golden. 4-0 early for the Raiders. Great job, Creighton Klicka, making that happen. But so many times you'll see that backside and nobody's working to get the rebound. And so, I mean, you think about it, I would guess, I don't know what the percentages are, but I bet it's 40% of the time a ball shot from right on the other side of the goal is going to end up on the other. And so good job of Creighton getting that
good
put
hustle.
back.
Yeah, and then if you noticed, you kiddos at home watching this, when he got the pass and saw the man open, A, he didn't hesitate, but B, he threw a good firm pass. He didn't throw a lollipop. I call them lollipops.
That's a good
nice
point.
pass and finished by Brown.
Raiders in their 1-2-2 full court press.
What was that?
Clock didn't start, so they're going to reset that on the end.
Okay, clock didn't start.
You got a timeout clock that's counting down, and it takes a second or two before it gets back live for Taryn to throw the game clock going. But Raiders in their 1-2-2 press. Swanner, Klicka, Finney out top. Dominique going to come up with a steal. Inside to Finney, and right, nice, strong. Good look by Finney from the elbow, high post, to see Klicka open on the block. He didn't quite get his body completely square, you know, and which would have given him a better opportunity to put it up and off the right part of the glass. His first free throw up and in. You know, Creighton didn't get to start the season with the basketball team in practice. He was in quarantine. Second free throw good. 6 for your Raiders, 0 for Alba-Golden. But he's been back the last couple of weeks and doing a nice job for the Raiders. Better job this time by the Panthers breaking the press, up and in, up and over. Swanner with the rebound. Pushing it ahead to Finney, down
nice
to Klicka.
Pass.
Nice pass and a nice another good pass to Rance. That's a good job of moving the ball. So many times, and you'll hear coaches from time to time tell their team on the fast break, pass the ball. Your ball that is passed moves so much faster than your feet can take you down the floor. Get it down there. Rance's first free throw off to the left.
Just under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Raiders up 6-0 on the Alba-Golden Panthers. They had to wipe something up off the floor, I think is what it was, Darren.
Second free throw off the mark, rebounded by the Panthers. Up the sideline and across the middle, down low. Dominique, good cut off. Good hands by Kanan, tipping the ball to Rance on the steal. Rance bringing it down all the way. He gets stripped. Ooh, that looked clean. That looked clean. I think he just got ball. But
I'm a homer, but I don't know. That was I think these Panther fans behind us thought the same thing.
No doubt.
That was pretty good defense. I thought there again, there's one of those opportunities, though, to take a charge.
Yes. That's so
big.
true.
Every opportunity you can take a charge is free. It's like money in the bank.
Good job, Rance. After missing those first two the previous trip down, he puts both free throws in. Again, Raiders in their press. Ball still back court. Allen and Swanner on the trap. Oh, good job of Creighton hustling back. Getting his hands in the way so that the Panther could not field it cleanly. Goes off his hands, turnover. Again, going back to the Raiders. Allen up top, setting up the offense. Right wing to Swanner. Corner to Allen. He thinks about a three and drives instead. Short corner floater misses. Rebound Creighton. He goes up.
Got a jump ball.
Jump ball. Ball will go back over to the Panthers after the jump. Again, Raiders in their 1-2-2 press. Ooh, that's a dangerous pass cross court, but it worked somehow. Swanner on the wing playing defense. Back out top for the Panthers. They're going to see if they can get an offense set up. I don't believe they've been down floor yet and actually set up their offense. Right wing.
He's got his man sealed underneath.
Yep. I'm not sure why they've got Dominique playing on the man down low, but ooh, Dominique almost coming away with the rebound. Panthers maintain possession out top. They're doing a nice job of moving the ball. They're much better than they did Tuesday. Shot just off the mark, rebounded on the backside by Klicka.
Nice ball movement there by the Panthers.
They really did. But
here on defense, not one kid has their hands up. Kids at home watching this, please take notice.
Brown for 3 off the mark, rebounded by
simple things, Darren.
Yeah, little things make a big difference. Ball advanced quickly by the Panthers. Klicka and Swanner forcing a trap. Good job by the – that's a lot of lankiness over there between Klicka and Swanner. Man, there's not a lot of beef on it, but a lot of long and lanky.
It worked that time.
It did work out, forced the Panthers to take yet another timeout. Their second here in the first period. Your score, 8 for the Raiders, 0 for the Alba-Golden Panthers. Alba-Golden has actually, if my stats are right, and it is more difficult to do my normal statistician job and call play-by-play, but I show they've only taken 1 shot on goal. Or did they have another one the time before?
Yeah, I think they've had 2.
2, yeah. But they've only set up, offense really once.
Well,
Tayshawn Runnels checks in, as does Graves. Klicka, Allen, and Brown still on the floor for the Raiders. Dominique pressuring out top. Brown tips the ball out of bounds. Alba-Golden will retain possession. Raiders in their man-to-man defense. What are your – tell me you're as a coach. You love man-to-man? You prefer some zone? What's the deal?
No, I'm number 1 man-to-man.
Shot off the mark, rebounded by the Raiders.
Definitely man-to-man. That's my go-to. That's my base. I love it. And there's different ways, that you can run man-to-man. You can run it more as a help.
Yeah.
Or you can run it more as a deny. If you run it if you're denying, then you're telling your players, get your tail down in the stance and guard your man because there ain't no help.
Yeah.
You got to stop them.
Yeah. That's a harder defense to play.
Definitely harder.
Yeah.
And you've got to have conditioning. Like our girls, that's basically what they do, but they are well conditioned. And so they're able to get their tail down in the stands and guard their girl, and they don't get beat off the dribble.
Yeah, that's right.
And so
nice job, Creighton Klicka getting position underneath on the block. He got his man boxed out and got position on that inbounds. Good job, Creighton, up and in for another 2. Quick steal, Tayshawn Runnels. He puts it up and in. Raiders extending the lead 12-0. Dominique kicking himself because he just could have had that steal and just missed it. Panthers, Graves getting a hand in, not yet. Creighton coming into the booth here with us. A little bit too much push by Cole Graves, I believe. Deaton and Alvarado will check in for Brown and Klicka. Allen, Runnels, Graves, Deaton, and Alvarado on the floor for the Raiders. Just about halfway through this first period. Dominique pressuring out top. Gets a quick turnover, forced against Alba-Golden. Tayshawn couldn't grab the handle. He has a turnover on the other end. Got just a little bit ahead of himself on that and struggled to get it under wraps.
They have a very unorthodox press break.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not. With a 1-2-2, they're getting no one to the center of the floor.
No, they're keeping 2 people on the sidelines and 1 in the middle, and I'm not sure.
Dominique drives the right side, floater off the mark, rebounded going the other direction, 2-on-1 opportunity. Nice job, Tayshawn, getting in the way. Alba-Golden driving, he's going to be fouled. It's another one of those things. He was out of control, so get yourself in position and get a charge opportunity right there. Number 10 for the Panthers. will be at the line shooting 2. Panthers finally on the board. Their first point of the afternoon. Swanner checks back in for Allen. Second
Nice
free
touch.
throw. Yeah, nice touch on the ball. Runnels bringing the ball down. Pushes to Swanner in the corner. Back to Runnels. Back to Swanner inside. Looking inside to Alvarado. Just missed him. Deaton. Back to Runnels. Back to Swanner. Almost. Runnels was trying to go through on the offense, and Kanan almost missed him. Graves inside to Alvarado. Nice job. Good touch. He got swatted on the back as he got that pass for sure.
Swatted in the head.
Yeah. 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Raiders up 14-2, pressing full court. I'm like you, Joey. I just don't know why they're not getting. There's a huge hole in the 1-2-2. Huge hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Raiders still in there. Man-to-man. Looks like, would you call this a man-to-man help defense?
This is more help, yeah.
Swanner with a steal, see if he can finish it. And one. He does. Nice job, Kanan. I was fixing to gripe at him for not staying on the left side.
You can also mix it up. So, like, you can play your top 3 perimeter players and a deny.
Yeah. And
then play your 2 down low post players and a help.
Okay.
So that if you get beat up top, then you have those players that can step up and help. And then put more pressure on the perimeter.
Swanner's free throw on the and one. Good job, Kanan, of stealing and taking the ball to the rack. Raiders up 17-2. Alba-Golden is missing one of their players. They had a big post kid that was, he was as big as an angel but much thicker, and he scored probably a third of their points Tuesday night. Nice job of getting the ball down the floor. Bucket by number 15 for the Panthers goes up and in. Raiders not getting back on that transition defense as well. Allen out top, setting up the offense under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Deaton to Allen in the corner. He takes a 3 off the mark. Nobody on the backside for the Raiders. Allen with a steal. I saw that one coming.
I saw that coming,
yes, sir. Pickpocket. He goes up and in for the layup.
Yeah. When you have the ball in the middle of the court and you take it to the side of the court, you fixing to get
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's where he was headed.
Trap. See, there they finally got somebody in the middle. And
they got the ball across.
You bet. 3 attempt by Alba. Oh, almost off the backboard. Rebound Deaton, nice job. Grabbing the long rebound. He's pushing the ball down to Swanner in the corner. Oh, trying to feed it in to Hayden. Couldn't quite get it. Too many hands in between. Good job by Alba-Golden to getting that hand to deflect it. That caused it to float just a little bit, but good look. Raiders will face a very tough week next week. They're at home Tuesday night against Malakoff. Then Friday, there's what they've been needing to do. They put the guy in the middle, and they're going to break it every time because we have nobody to help in the middle on the press.
It's wide open. I'm glad they're not.
Panthers swinging the ball. Raiders got lost on the backside. Shot off the mark. Rebound by Graves. Pushing it up the floor to Allen. Nice lay-in.
Nice.
Hayden, Allen, and Swanner at the top of the press. Shot off the mark. Ooh, I'm not sure what happened on the backside. Panthers retain possession. 28.5 seconds remaining here in the first period. Raiders up big. Swanner with the tip to cause a turnover. He gets it over across the floor to Dominique, just a hair too much. Nice job, Kyler Finney on the backside. He misses off the mark. He fights for it. We're padding. Oh, hang in there. That hurts.
That ball on the floor.
I like that. Good effort underneath by Kyler. Just didn't quite get the touch on putting the ball back up and in. And so he takes a hard fall right on top, gets called for the travel. technically that's correct. There's no doubt, but that's hard to call when you're falling over people there. Clicker checks back in.
Kudos to Kyler, too. He's the only freshman on this varsity squad. And he's going to bring a lot to the table. Just toughness and those scrappy plays that I think he'll be really good at.
2 off the mark. End of the first period. Your Raiders leading 21-4 here in Red Raider Gymnasium.
Give a shout out to our sponsors: Wyatt's Towing, Winsboro Livestock and Dairy Auction, Winsboro ISD, Winkle Oil, Team Air, Scott's Pharmacy, Parker's Pizza, Gene and Sue Lou Place, Laser Line Collision, Griffin's Paint and Body, First National Bank, Edward Jones Investments, Darren Swanner, Clements Realtors, Francel Burnett, Clark House Bed and Breakfast, City National Bank, 101 Nutrition. Thanks to all of you, to our sponsors. We appreciate you. We could not do this without sponsors. We wouldn't even be here, would we, Darren?
That's exactly right.
There's
no
doubt.
That's
just the reality of it. So thank you to them. See real quick here who's tuning in on Facebook. Linda Finney. Somebody's asking, did the girls win last night? No, they did not. They come up short, but they were playing a 6A team in their defense.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crystal Griffin, thank you for tuning in. Rhett Lovelady, what was the score? Not sure what was the score of the girls last night. I think they lost by 20 maybe.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, yes.
And then one of our favorites, Wilbert Heddick tuning in. Wilbert, boy, we love you tuning in. I hope you're feeling better. And so thank you to all those that were tuning in.
Absolutely, yeah. I talked to Coach Cochran briefly before this game, and it's exactly why you go over and play the number 3 team in the state in 6A. Okay?
In 6A.
In 6A,
yeah.
All right? He said, yeah, we were, outmanned. They were a little quicker, but, we've got to learn to take care of the ball and do well under pressure, and we saw that last night. They held the Lady Raiders to only 2 points in the second period. Turnover by the Raiders, and then a quick foul after the turnover by Click. I believe that's his second.
Frustration foul.
Yeah. Creighton with 2 fouls on the night. Pressure. Number 3 for Alba-Golden looks young. He could be a freshman.
He very easily could be a
but,
freshman.
He's got
He's not the only one.
No, there's several. They're really young.
Several that young.
I believe, Joey, I meant to confirm this, but I think a couple of really good basketball players that used to live in Alba now are in Mineola. Had a Creighton
nice
Click, a nice job, working hard.
Nice post
move. Creighton has really stretched out, gotten tall in the last year. Don't go over the back. He's going to pick up his third. Quick, number 3 for Creighton. He's aggressive.
He pulled back, Darren. I don't think he fouled.
He tried. He's got to be careful not to pick up a 4th here in the second period. He's working hard. I believe Creighton may be our leading scorer. He's got 8 on the night.
He does. He is the leading scorer, yes.
Alba-Golden trying to work the ball outside. Got a nice backdoor cut, but it couldn't quite hang on to the pass. Ranch just a little too far over Canaan's head. Canaan couldn't track it down. But another turnover there by the Raiders. Still in their full court press. Klicka, Allen, and Swanner in the backcourt.
Hands up, guys.
Hands up, cut off. Nice, Kyler Finney. Good hustle.
Good hustle.
Didn't quite get it back to his man. Canaan trying to stop the ball. Does a nice job.
He walked.
Canaan forcing him to 3. Think his a shot attempt there, and went up and down, got the turnover. Allen bringing the ball down. Swanner on the right wing, Brown on the left wing. Swanner thinking about, delivers to Dominique in the corner for 3, off the mark. Finney not quite in position to pick up the rebound. Panthers go the other way. Ball floating, Dominique with pressure. Swanner out top. Panthers not looking real cohesive in what they did. One time down early in the first, they moved the ball extremely well, but just not quite as you can tell they don't have that point guard that's really the leader out there, you know, that wants the ball, that sets the things up, that gets everybody going. You know what I mean? So
I guess.
Runnels, I'm stretching.
I love you, Darren.
Come on,
you're being nice.
We're on air.
I don't know. That's why I'm being quiet for a second, because I wasn't sure what they were running. I mean, it's just when I don't see any kind of plan, it's hard to give them strategy, you know.
Swanner for three. Off the mark.
Close. Tayshawn
working hard on
fade.
the offensive board. Can't get it to fall. Defensive board there by the Panthers as they come back the other way. Right wing, Swanner trying to avoid the screen. Alvarado inside. Nice job on the backside by Dominique picking up a board. He's pushing it down front. Kanan with a nice hustle underneath. Tips it back into Kyler and one. Nice hustle.
Nice hustle
by
play.
Kanan Swanner getting the ball that was about to head out of bounds off Tayshawn.
Nice play. And
he swings it back into Finney for an and one opportunity. Nice job.
I'm telling you, I love Finney. I'm telling you, he's not flashy. His socks and shoes look like he's just hanging out. You know, I mean, he doesn't have to have them fancy basketball shoes. He's not flashy, but, man, he seems to be in the right place. He's got a nice little touch on his shot.
Oh, look at that. There you won.
He's a hustle player.
Yeah.
You know, he gets scrappy, loose balls. He gets rebounds. I like him.
And it's absolutely not because of his height.
No.
Right?
He's just
because
tough
of
and gritty. Yeah, he's a workhorse. I love that.
I mean, it is not about the
He don't
size.
have a choice at his house,
That's
I'm
right.
sure.
I guarantee you. Ball, nice drive to the hole for Alba-Golden. I thought he was going to lose the handle, and he ends up regaining it, puts it up off the left side. 26-6, currently Brown on the left wing. He goes up for three, no good. Working hard underneath. Alvarado and Finney had the Panther trapped. He couldn't get rid of it, but it goes off of Dominique out of bounds. Alba-Golden will retain possession. Deaton checking in for Finney. Allen, Runnels, Brown, and Alvarado on the floor for the Raiders. They're backing up out of that full court press. They'll do their half-court man defense. This is where it's fun to watch Tayshawn a lot of times.
I wish I had his energy.
Oh, can you just his
He's
quickness.
an older Jomo.
It's exactly right. Very same build.
I love
quick
Tayshawn.
as a cat. Almost good.
Love his energy.
Dominique with a nice quick rebound. He's pushing the ball on the left side.
Nice pass.
Nice underneath to Brown. Up and
Nice
in
finish.
strong. Good job. Transition.
I like how Dominique set up the defense there.
Yeah, stayed wide when he had to. Normally you want to center the ball, a lot of times. But on something like that where nobody's down there, stay wide and give yourself an option on the backside, and that's exactly what he did.
He had a 2-on-1, so he drew the defender and then dumped the pass.
Yep. Swanner checks back in for Allen. Runnels out top. Alvarado the high post. Swanner inbounds. Nice look to Brown. I got to finish that, but good look. Good attempt. Offensive board. Back at it. It's a good look by the Raiders. Good job of Rance staying with it after he misses to go back and get your offensive board and get an attempt to put it back up. He rattles one. First free throw in, 29.
I hit my microphone there. Sorry about that.
Little short. Rebound by the Panthers. Coach Mack getting them back beyond half court to pick up their man. Somebody underneath. Wide open. Swanner out top on the ball. Oh, nice spin off the glass. Gets his own rebound, but stolen away then by Brown. Oh, he gets tripped up from behind. Be 1-1 upcoming for Rance. Oh, yeah, he's got some skid marks on that one after he hit the floor, and that skin does not tend to glide across this nice new polished floor, right?
No, he's feeling it too.
It will grab some skin for sure. Rance Brown to the line for 1-1. Graves checks in.
Rance helped me coach a little 5th and 6th grade basketball team last year. He was great help. He did a really good job with the kiddos.
Allen checks back in for Runnels. 2 minutes, 54 seconds remaining here in the first half. Raiders inbound underneath their own goal. Nothing happening. Out to Brown on the corner. He drives in. Nice little floater. Thought he wasn't the best shot selection, I didn't think. He was in traffic, but he gets it to float in, so good job, Rance Brown. Brown in defense on the left side, back out top. Deaton covering. Alba-Golden trying to get something going. They just don't look real smooth and comfortable, you know, with what they're doing. Deaton defending, nice floater, almost good job, Cole Graves keeping position. He will be headed to the other end, shooting 1-1. 8th team foul on the Panthers. I'm sorry, make that 9 team fouls. So still 1-1 this shot. Any subsequent foul, loose ball foul, will result in 2 shots going forward this half for the Raiders. Graves at the line. Ooh. He didn't even draw any iron on that one.
Coach
Mack. At least draw some iron somewhere. Raiders up 31-6. 2 minutes. Approaching the 2-minute mark remaining here in the first half. A little smaller crowd here at Raiders Gymnasium than we had last night, but a lot of that was due to the fact that we had 60 youngsters ages 3rd through 5th grade with the Teams of Tomorrow, TOTS program that Coach Ward has worked with for several years now here at, we used to be at the elementary school, now it's the intermediate school kids. Good hustle by Swanner, almost getting the pick off. He ends up in Superman across Tayshawn, keeps him out of the rails, so that's good teamwork. Almost a quick steal.
Back.
Now, it sure was. He caught it on this side, didn't he?
On this side, yeah.
I probably would have given him the benefit of the doubt, too, though, with this score.
Well, I think what the one thing they're doing, they're looking to pass, but they're not looking to score.
No, they're not. Your number one rule of dribbling, right, is to get the ball headed to the goal. Yep. They're not doing that.
No, they're not doing. When they get their offense set up, they're not doing a bad job of moving the ball.
Right.
But they're not. Nobody's looking to score. Yeah, they're not moving with a purpose.
Good point. Good point.
And you're down by 25. You can't sit back in a 2-3. You got to come out. You got to be in a man. You need to be in a half-court trap, something. Because clock is against you.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
Finney didn't. That's one of those times. Normally Finney goes up strong and 2 hands, and he kind of lost it that time. 7th team foul on
That's
the
my
Raiders.
favorite 2 players this year. On the boys, it's Kyler Finney, and on the girls, it's Jaden Cox, just because they're freshmen.
You bet.
And both of them, neither one of them play like freshmen. They both contribute in a mighty way.
Swanner and Finney down low. Deaton up top on the 1-and-1 setup. See, I tell you, I'm one of those. You need 4 of your bodies in there. For that reason right there. The hole where we didn't have somebody score the ball.
Why wasn't nobody in there?
When you're on the defensive end of the shooting free throws, get all 4 of your guys in there.
Yeah, you got to have
100%. Swanner tips the ball out. Good defense.
Right
Kyler fixing to hammer somebody. Yeah.
Now how's that? See, that's questionable to me.
I think had he not swung his arm around, it wouldn't have been nearly as.
Yeah, but the ball's up in the air like a pass. He's just going after the ball.
It's a loose ball. I agree.
Wow.
Finney called with his second quick foul here.
Man, I mean, I thought that was good effort, Kyler Finney.
First free throw up and in on the 1-and-1.
The flip side of that, Darren, is if he would have stood there and watch the boy catch the ball, what would his coach have said?
Yeah, he'd have hollered at him. You
yeah,
bet.
he would have said, "Hey, why didn't you go try to get the ball?" So, I thought it was a good hustle play.
You bet. I tell you what.
Oh,
nice. Nice block.
Finney gave a little afterwards.
Yeah, his dad's getting on him, too.
Yeah, his daddy's over there eating at lunch, too.
He started walking towards him. I wish I'd have known what he told him. 44 seconds on the clock.
And he's got a mask on,
yeah,
too.
so you can't read lips. Can't read lips, no doubt.
Well, we're kind of lucky that he called it technical, really.
Yeah. That's a walk.
That's a walk.
Yep.
What'd he say?
You packing your bags to go to Grandma's house, I guess. Get there. Good hustle.
Nice hustle.
Get after it again.
He walked.
Yeah, slides a little walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, the action's
Somebody's
happening right here in front of us, guys.
It is right here.
And one. Nice job, Hayden Deaton finishing out that one. Strong, 8.1 seconds left on the clock. Alba-Golden fans behind us giving some parental love and encouragement. And Deaton gets the and one to roll around the cylinder and down. 34 for your Raiders. See if the Panthers are able to get. They are. Get one shot off. It almost rattles home. Doesn't make it. Brings the score. The end of the first half. Your Red Raiders 34, Alba-Golden 7. Thanks for watching in on the Raider Sports Network. As we have
doing some tallies up here.
Yeah, home game for the Raiders. While you're doing that, Joey, I'm going to update our fans on
13.
Our next set of broadcasts that will be happening.
Go ahead.
Those of you who have a schedule at home.
Let's thank Winkle Oil.
Oh,
Winkle
there you go.
Oil, our halftime
Thank
sponsor.
You.
Listen, they are a big part of why we take time at halftime to go over this stuff. Otherwise, we just send it and put a plain screen on the computer. So thank you to Matt and David down at Winkle Oil and all the knuckleheads that work down there with them. So
they have fun, don't they? No doubt.
Go ahead, Darren.
So upcoming broadcast, if you have a schedule at home, the girls on the schedule show that to play Carthage Monday the 14th. That would have been our next broadcast. However, Carthage was not able to come Monday, so that game will not happen. Girls actually do not have another game scheduled right now until Friday night, December 18th, a week from last night, right here in this gym, right here live on this broadcast. They'll open district against our foe from the north, Mount Vernon, Purple Tigers coming in here. 5 o'clock start for the JV girls, followed immediately by the varsity girls, somewhere 6 to 6:15. Bear with us.
Let's repeat. A week from last night.
That's good.
Right here, Mount Vernon Tigers.
Mount Vernon Tigers.
Lady Tigers come to take on our Winsboro Red Raiders, Lady Raiders. So obviously only been here 5 years. I already know that the purple and the red don't mix.
They are.
And so if you are able to get a ticket, come and join us. If you are not, we will be right here courtside, and I am looking forward to it, Darren. So,
absolutely.
Week from last night, 6 o'clock, right here live, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Meridics. And also we'll be on the radio.
Starting district,
for
that's
the first time next Friday night.
That's a good point. We will be carrying all the district games on KWNS 104.7. That's both home and away. So I know a lot of you, have been
senior
able.
Night.
Yeah, senior night.
For the
good
girls.
Point for the girls Friday night. So be sure to come out, show your support. Make sure you get your tickets ahead of time. We have limited capacity because of COVID, and so with the app that you have to use to purchase tickets, they know how many seats are available. They know how many tickets are available. So go ahead and get those ahead of time. If you're planning on coming to that game, we do not want you to be left out. But if you're not able to make it, join us right here on the Facebook live feed or the YouTube version of our Raider Sports Network, and Joey and Dave will be here calling that game Friday. I will actually be in Emory, the county seat of Rains County, to our west, where the boys will be playing. Boys scheduled next week. They actually have a game here that we will broadcast Tuesday night the 15th against Malakoff. JV boys starting at 5.
Malakoff, they're ranked.
Malakoff's good.
High up.
They
top 10, I believe, when I looked last time. So it'll be a good test for our boys.
Got a lot of good athletes. So y'all, all 3 games next week for the boys. Malakoff on Tuesday, right here at Raider Gymnasium, right here on the YouTube and Facebook broadcast. Friday night against Emory, and then Saturday, a week from today, right back here against Gilmer. Former WHS Raider standout Josh Niswander went to Angelo State to play football and then played some in the Canadian Football League after that. He's coached here for a while, and then he went and actually last spring, really late winter and early spring right before COVID, was coaching down in Florida in the XFL league that had started, and then they got had to fold because of COVID, but he's back in public school realm over in Gilmer. He had actually coached there a year.
I think somebody said, is he back coaching over there?
He is, yeah.
They won last night, I think, so they play.
So, yeah, Gilmer, they'll play against Carthage, I believe.
Yeah, they are playing Carthage.
Boy, you talk about a powerhouse there, Gilmer against Carthage. I tell you what, I'm going to give a shout-out while I'm on live stream. Lindale, just to our south, a former pastor of ours at First Baptist and his family, Steve Cochran, used to be pastor at First Baptist, and his oldest son, Chris Cochran, is the coach there in Lindale, and I believe his brother Matthew is helping him as well. They won last night. Lewis Ray was giving me an update, and they will play next week for the state championship as well. So
Go
hats
Lindale.
off, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lots of big area teams still going. Mount Vernon, while we're talking about it, they played last night.
Lost a tough one
to Jim Ned in the 3A semifinal. But what a great week we've got coming up for basketball. Again, next broadcast that you'll be wanting to tune into will be Tuesday night, boys against Malakoff. JV starts at 5. This broadcast will start about 6:15. And we'll look forward to bringing that to you. We got on Coach Niswander because he's the basketball coach at Gilmer, and that's who the boys play next Saturday. Set right now on schedule, tip-off for JV at 10. Varsity will start about 11:15. That's the upcoming broadcast schedule for your Raider Sports Network.
Give you some halftime scores here on the Winkle Oil halftime show. Before I give you some scores, I just have one disappointing thing, Darren. You know, we have some consistent listeners, consistent people that watch on Facebook every week, every game. And it's become a contest who's first, second, third. And James McVeigh, he'll usually put first and put trophies out there. Well, tonight he was running late. So, James, we appreciate you tuning in, but he put on here, I'm late.
Who was first?
Nobody claimed first tonight.
No first prize winner.
No first prize winner, but some halftime scores for you for the Panthers from Alba-Golden. Is that Weissert, number 10?
Yes, sir, Weissert.
You're
don't
okay.
knock my
You're
riding.
Right. He's got 2 in the first half. Patton, number 15, he has 2 in the first half. Kennedy, number 25, has 3 in the first half for a total of 7 for the Panthers in the first half. For the Red Raiders, Dominique Allen with 4 in the first half. Tayshawn Reynolds, 2. Alvarado, 2. Kanan Swanner, 3. Rance Brown, 9. Kyler Finney, 3. Hayden Deaton, 3. And then Creighton Clicka had 8. So it looks like Rance Brown, first half, scoring leader with 9 to give a total of 34 for your Red Raiders for the first half. So 34-7 at half. We've got about a minute left.
Yeah, those 34 points come on 13 of 21 shooting for the Red Raiders. That's 62% from two-point range. The bad news is, again, just like last night, we shot 1 of 14 last night, three-point range, 1 out of 14, 7%.
Yeah, last night.
We're 0 for 5 tonight. So we are not shooting well from the three-point arc at our home gym. They did really well last week against Pittsburgh, Lone Oak, and Alba. Had quite a few three-point buckets. But 8 of 13 from the charity stripe are the Raiders. That's where they added their other 8 points. Still not the free throw percentage you want. That's 62%. You need that above 80. So Raiders have some things to work on, even though they're up big here at halftime.
Thank you for joining us for the Winkle Oil halftime show. As we get started back here, both teams taking the court. Coach Mack leading the Red Raiders out. Officials are ready to go and get their Saturday over with. So they
beautiful Saturday it is outside too.
Saturday.
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
Get out and get started. Raiders with their starting five on the floor again. Brown, Swanner, Klicka, Allen, and Finney. Starting in the defensive mode here as Alba-Golden had the possession. Swanner out front, quick hands. His little sister, number 2 in your playbook, number 1 in my heart, had a 8th grade game here earlier this morning, and she is a feisty little one out there at the top on defense. Quick hands, she'll get steals. Her brother was watching, and I was sitting there with him. He should come up with this one, see if he can lay it in. Pulls
nice
up,
crossover,
stop,
pull up.
Pop, drop. Nice job, Kanan Swanner, but I was giving him grief because his sister was draining the threes. She was stealing the ball. I said, hey, why can't you play like that? Oh, not sure what just happened on that end. Good hands maybe by Klicka.
Yeah, he just blocked the shot,
Good.
which was good because he doesn't need to pick
No,
up
he
his
doesn't need
fourth
to pick
foul
up his
here
fourth.
early.
No doubt about it. Kanan had his back turned.
Yeah.
Didn't see the ball coming in right in behind him, or he might have gotten another steal. Quick shot up and in by Alba-Golden. Nice job.
10 there, nice shot.
Allen up top, Coach Mack hollering, run it, wanting them to set up the offense. And that's really what you need to do. In a game like this, you need to run your offense completely through. Find the wide open shot. Work all the angles. Don't be so quick to jack the shot up. But look, nice job. Nothing happening.
3 seconds on
Yeah,
Penny.
Kyler got cemented feet there and had a turnover for 3-second violation. But this is one of those games you cannot afford to develop bad habits when you're up so big. You got to keep pressing it and doing things right. Alba-Golden out top. He's going to pull up for 3, and he drains it deep.
Wow.
Number 10 for the
Got to get a little energy going here, guys. Klicka was open.
Brown out
Move
top.
the ball.
Sorry,
Move
Joey,
the ball.
we got caught watching, didn't we? And our viewers probably like the silence from time to time.
But he was holding the ball.
There was nothing to call. I mean, why?
We're not as good as Rose,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
No reason to talk, though, if there's nothing.
That's right.
Oh, Finney gets called for the turnover again. 3-second violation. Oh, his dad's going to get on him on that one. Boy, get your feet out the water. Hey, here we go. Got to play defense now. Klicka out top, pressuring the ball. Swanner on the trap. Didn't have his hands up, and so he didn't get out to force it.
If it had his hands up
He'd
right
have
there.
stolen it.
Yeah. What in the world?
Brown. I thought he almost missed it. He tried a little. He thought he was going to get hit is what it was, and instead of just going up strong, he tries to
don't worry about the contact.
Heck no, go up strong. Somebody didn't stop the ball. Brown's going to pick up a foul on the other end. No one was in between the Panther and the goal. He wisely takes that alley straight to the rack, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Got to communicate on who we're guarding here.
Yeah, that didn't
I think Rands they weren't aware of who was guarding who.
Certainly miscommunication on that end. First free throw up and good for
we'll
the
let
Panthers.
them slide, won't we? This time.
Second free throw, nothing but net.
String music.
Allen pushing the ball down the floor, out to the side. Brown trying to force it almost inside to Klicka. I liked what he was looking at, but just kind of forced it a little bit. Runnels checking in for Brown. Allen on the inbound. Nothing happening out top to Runnels. Over to the corner for Swanner for 3. And follow your shot, and you'll pick up the rebound. Oh.
He walked.
Panthers
Good
quickly down the floor, going to get a turnover after too many steps. Follow your shot.
Darren had a media timeout. He had a conversation with Kanan as he walked by the table here.
That's what I like, being down here on the floor.
He don't.
So, no, he can't. He doesn't like it. That's correct. He did last night. He doesn't mind from time to time when things are going good. He knows he's frustrated, and all of them are, because we're shooting so poorly from the three-point arc. Something's got to give, and so Panthers quickly down the floor. Finney.
Oh, he had
defense.
him too late.
Tayshaun.
Just a second too late.
Yep, he had him down low.
Tayshaun.
Yeah, great job of falling down on the bottom of that.
He walked.
I don't know what that.
He walked.
It didn't look very good up top. Yeah,
he
it was.
didn't mean to.
That's how it goes. Alvarado and Deaton check in now for the Raiders, leaving Swanner, Allen, and Runnels on the floor. 38-14 your score. Raiders in control from the beginning. In fact, went up 8 or 10 to nothing, I believe, before the Panthers actually scored. Swanner, pretty tough defense, but it goes right back to the Panther. Nice job of following it. He goes up and in. I tell you what, the Panthers have started this third period much more on fire than the Raiders.
They're on a 9-4 run.
Yes, sir. Tayshaun in
there
the corner, down low. Good job, Angel. Outsized for sure. He had his man outsized. And good job of keeping his backside against the defender. He might have tucked underneath him to steal that ball. Raider ball inbounds underneath. Allen, trying to get it to Deaton. That's a hard pass to catch and do anything with in a lot of traffic. Oh, nice little Euro up and over,
he missed
almost.
It. That was very helpful to us.
Yes,
I tell you, because we got to stop the bleeding here. We need a basket. There he is again.
Get it. Kanan's got to step up, attack the goal.
There he is. 3 seconds.
Yep. We are camping out in the lane. That's 5 turnovers this period alone.
3 of them are 3-second calls.
Yes,
so
sir.
We're pitching a tent.
Yeah, we got to get our feet out of the lane.
I wish I had a little Deaton's temperament though. Little Hayden, he's so calm, cool, collected, man. I wonder if he ever gets frustrated. I'd like to ask his mom or daddy.
Cole Graves checking in the game. He gets a quick steal down the floor to Allen. Allen up, floater in. 6 this period.
I'm glad they didn't, Darren, but you could have taken a charge so easy on that. Yeah, that's just a lost art nowadays.
It really is.
People just do not do it.
Well, it's as you and I have talked so many times, Joey, it's those little things that take effort that aren't getting done very often. Hands up on defense.
Oh, it's pitiful.
Right? Getting your feet set and taking a charge on defense and blocking out. Those 3 are 3 of the things that take the most effort, but they're the simplest to do as well.
Fundamental.
It is, but because it does take some effort, you got to work at it. You don't get it done very often sometimes.
Well, and TV and video games doesn't help these
they don't
kids
help
either.
that whatsoever. Turnover again on the Raiders. 40-16 is your score. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third period. Runnels just quick feed with those red shoes, man. They just flash and they get on fire when he gets moving fast.
I'd like to have his energy, I'm telling you.
I guarantee you.
Tayshaun is a bucket full of energy.
I love it.
Look at it.
Look how quick he closes out.
Quick,
you bet. You bet. Oh, Brown gets away with a hold. Floater up and off the ground. And then they're going to call 15. Yeah, Brown did a good job of getting position. He had a little hold going by on the first drive, though, that he got away with.
I tell you, that's 2 trips down the court in a row that the Panthers have had to get some points.
Yeah.
And they didn't, which is in favor of us.
Absolutely. We apologize if you know anybody that normally tunes in on Meridics. We're not able to connect to that service today on updated the app back at the end of football season,
Uh-huh.
and it wouldn't connect. I believe it was our playoff game, and Dr. Rose had to use his phone, and that's what he's been using lately. Brown inside to Graves. One-handed jumper, just not enough on it. Rebound taken the other way by the Panthers. Brown going to try to swat it out of there.
See, there's a perfect chance. Rance Brown, take a charge.
One of the things I told
you could see he was setting himself up. He was going to try to smack it off the backboard.
Yeah, he was. One of the things I told Kanan after last night's game is when the ball advances, when you're on defense, especially when you're running the full or half-court press, and the ball advances past you towards the goal, turn and sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Turn and sprint. That was one of those instances right there. Had Rance turned and sprinted to the block, right, he could have got his feet set and taken a charge.
Yep.
100%.
He was setting himself up. He was about to knock it off top of that square.
That's what he was looking for.
That's what I said, the Sports Center highlights.
Well, and to your point, that's what they do on the video games.
I know.
They go jump and try to block, and they can a lot of times block them on that. They don't realize they're not quite as athletic as the video game shows, right?
No
Just
doubt.
saying.
And poor Coach Mack, he has to sit there and watch it. He wants to go, come on.
Deaton on the wing.
All right, now see how there he just took 2 dribbles, picked his dribble up?
Yep, no point.
No purpose, not dribble with a purpose.
Coach Mack's hollering at him, ball movement. Trying to get it going, got to swing it. That's right. There you go. 2 men, back out to him, Angel. Angel
That's
almost
where you
gets
kick it back
yeah,
out.
You bet. Loose ball goes toward the Panthers. Finney, Swanner, Klicka check back in for the Raiders. I was talking to Creighton's dad before the game, and I said I was glad that Creighton was feeling better back out, and man, he's doing a good job. He said, I told him I really wasn't going to come watch him. Nice deep 3-ball by number 4 for the Panthers. He buries one deep on the wing, but Landis said, I told him I wasn't going to come watch him wearing that headband. It's like he looks like a hippie. I said, well, he's got to, because I told him Saturday he needed to give Kanan one to keep that hair out of their eyes. Creighton fighting hard and forces it in and over. Had a guy hanging on his arm, and he still manages to muscle it up and in, but Creighton is one tough little cookie.
Yes, he is. He is in football, too. I love watching. Oh.
Yeah. Help him up. Yeah, he is in football indeed. You're right. That was his dad's favorite sport. He was just a beast on the football field as well, and Creighton is certainly taking on that demeanor on the field.
He hits a hole, son.
He gets it.
We talked about it during football.
Yes,
he
sir.
hit it.
Alba-Golden on the line for 2. First one hard off the top back of the rim. No good. 10 seconds remaining, just under 11 as a matter of fact. Swanner with a long rebound. Clock just now starting. Time frame. Good look inside to Finney. Up and in strong. Nice job.
Nice shot fake.
Was a good shot fake. Good hustle getting the ball down by the Raiders. That brings the third period to a close. 44 is the score for your Red Raiders. 21 for the Alba-Golden Panthers. Alba-Golden outscored the Raiders 14-10 in that period. So Raiders it's not what you want to see when you're up big. You want to continue to keep pushing the issue and making sure you're doing the little things right.
Give a shout out to our sponsors for today's game. Gene and Sue Lou Place, Laserline Collision, Griffin's Paint and Body, First National Bank, Edward Jones Investments, Darren Swanner, Clements Realtors, Francel Burnett. Francel, I've seen you comment on there today, but I have not seen you comment to us that you were watching. But I know you're watching, so let us know. Clark House Bed and Breakfast, City National Bank, 101 Nutrition, Parker's Pizza, Scott's Pharmacy, Team Air, Winsboro ISD, Winsboro Livestock and Dairy Auction, Wyatt's Towing, and Winkle Oil, our halftime sponsor. Thanks to all of you for being our sponsors, and Winkle Oil for the halftime sponsor. Back to action.
Back to action. Tayshawn Runnels out top. Clicka, Alvarado, Swanner, and Finney on the floor for your Raiders. 24-point lead, 23-point lead for the Raiders. Nice turnaround shot by the Panthers right over long, lanky, stick-like armed Swanner. His mama's not listening, so I can say those things without getting in too much trouble, although I'll probably get in trouble by some viewers. But that was a nice. Tayshawn with a nice roll up and over and in. Leslie's texting, watching too. Thanks, Leslie and Rich, for tuning in each and every game. They love Tayshawn with a nice pickpocket, heading the other way. Oh, and he loses handle. Yep, it's going to be a foul against Tayshawn.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave him a little forearm shiver as he was trying to get the ball. I agree. I'm a homer, but I have to agree on that one. It was. He got a little bit too fast.
You know what was funny right there? I think Tayshawn was actually running faster than the basketball was moving.
He was on that one. I guarantee you, he got ahead of himself. That's exactly what I saw. So
Archie and Francel watching. All right, we finally got her. We got her to give us a shout out.
Very
so thank
good.
you, Miss Francel.
Yep, we love all our listeners. Rich and Leslie love coming to the game. They made almost all the home games they could last year, and just with COVID and various things, tuning in.
Hey, we appreciate that,
Oh, absolutely. They love watching, and
we're not professionals.
No, but we have fun, and they love it. Creighton
right.
Clicka. I'm telling you right now, Creighton Clicka is my MVP for this game so far. He's working hard. He's got 12 points on the night, and a lot of those are strong putbacks and working hard underneath the goal. Deep three attempt.
Shot from –
woo! He was over in Hopkins County that time. Guaranteed. Almost south part of Hopkins, near the Rains County line. He shot one deep and made it last time down, though, at the end of the third period.
Down by 25.
Swanner out
shooting
to the
about anything.
Right wing to Deaton. Back to the top, Finney.
I'm still confused as to why they're in a zone down by 25.
Right, no doubt. Nothing happening. Raiders swinging it, but not getting the ball. Finney loads up. He's short.
He
knew it when he let go. He was like, dude, that was ugly.
Yeah.
Oh. Three off the mark for the Panthers. Ball will come back to the Raiders. 5 minutes, 49 seconds. 48-23 lead for the Red Raiders. Here on your matinee broadcast, right?
That's right.
Finney on the side. Swanner up top over to Deaton, down to Alvarado.
He's
doubled up. Kick it back.
He walked.
He did, yeah.
Good call.
That's one of those things, you're right. You've got to know and feel it. You bet. And then kick it back. Hayden's right. Nobody's out here on him.
Well, and the one thing we got to do though, when Hayden passed it in, he didn't move.
That's correct.
You got to reload. You got to relocate and then kick it back out to him, and we'd have had a wide open. That's called in and out for you young boys and girls at home.
Love it.
Take the ball in to get it back out.
Hurry, Kyler, get back in position. Good hustle. Swanner out top. Finney, Alvarado. Nice offensive board by the Panthers.
Panther fan behind us hollered and one.
Deaton bringing the ball down. Finney on the right wing, Swanner on the left. 2-3 zone action by the Panthers. Like you said, not sure why when you're down you don't press the envelope a little bit.
You've got to
extend it.
I mean, I'm glad Coach McAfee, he's actually being smart here by working on his offense, because if he wanted to, he could just stand there and hold the ball and say, come out of your zone.
Yeah. Swanner
get in there.
Three.
Boy.
Finally gets a three to fall. Swanner on
you don't have to add the finally, Dad. You can just say
Swanner
with the three.
That's true.
You wouldn't have said
it for
anybody
else.
else.
I agree.
So
you're exactly right. That is thank you, brother. You keep me honest. Keep me honest. Attempt, long rebound by Swanner. He's going the other way. And up and in.
Nice.
Those long. he kept looking to the side thinking number 10 was kind of shadowing him. I'm not sure why he didn't run to the block to at least try to cut him off. I don't know if he was going to try to block it or what, but Kanan goes up strong, puts it in for the Raiders. Still in their man-to-man defense. I like that right there, Deaton. And Alvarado sinks down to trap his man.
Look in the paint.
Ooh, nobody
Wide
on him.
open.
Oh, that's.
How in the world he missed that?
I don't know.
Oh, and Finney.
Finney.
That's 2 he's done put in the 3rd row. But you notice the difference that time? He didn't do the little shaking of the finger.
Yeah.
I think he learned from Pops the last time that he better not do that again.
That's correct. Uh-huh. Not sure where Dad went, but, oh, he's up top. He'd have gotten him. Oh, get after it. There he goes with it. Oh, little.
Tough old kid, man.
Yeah,
tough
guaranteed.
kiddo, son. He dove. That's how you do it, though. The ball was on the floor.
Yeah.
He didn't even think about it. He
Dive.
dove at
I like it.
I love it.
I want kids.
He didn't bend over to pick it up.
I want kids getting on the floor after the basketball. Go get it. Especially when you're on defense. You need to go get it anytime.
Sure.
But especially on defense, go get the basketball.
He walked. Or
Yeah,
3 seconds
yeah.
on clicker.
Yep. I'm not sure Graves wasn't in the lane the whole time too.
And Finney, I don't know how long Finney. When I looked, he was there hanging out too.
Oh, they have got cemented feet in that lane tonight. Oh my goodness.
Poor coach, man. I mean, stuff like that just drive a coach nuts.
Oh.
3 seconds, he wants to look at him and say, "What? This is like, get out of the lane,"
Runnels, Deaton, Graves, Klicka, and Finney on the floor for your Raiders. Deaton out top. Side to Finney, down to Graves. Back out top to Runnels. Oh, not sure if Kyler took off, thinking he was going to get it and go on the dribble before he caught it, but turnover nonetheless by the Raiders. Those unforced errors, like 3 seconds in the lane, like that pass right there that doesn't get completed, and it's just frustrating. And I tell you what, Tayshaun, little bit of a body check there on the.
Yeah, he's so
defense.
quick, man. His speed is incredible.
Oh, Graves didn't get it positioned to block out on the backside, and Coach Mack's hollering, but that's one of those things you got to practice and just bury in their psyche that this is what you do. I mean, it should never be a question. When you're on defense, you should have the defensive position to already just spin and block out. It should be natural. You have to work a little bit harder most of the time when you're on offense to get the board. Alba-Golden fan not happy with Klicka's screen out for Deaton to do a short corner pop. Nice job by Hayden putting the ball down. 55 for your Raiders. Deep attempt for a 3 again. It's off the mark. Not sure. I think Alba may be retaining possession on that one. And they do. Alvarado checks in.
For Finney.
Man, lots of shots off the mark, and they're maintaining possession. Lots of offensive boards for the Panthers. Tayshaun didn't get, he got beat on that one. You don't see that very often. He just didn't quite give enough ground and go cut the angle. Nice job by the Panthers, number 4.
But there again, you've got to, Tayshaun did get beat off the dribble, which is very unusual for him because he is so quick. But we had 2 defenders. Instead of coming over and helping because their buddy got beat, they both jumped.
Yeah.
Which is why we're at this position here with the free throw
correct.
line.
Yep.
Got to just hold your ground. It's such a bad habit that just everything's swatting.
Neither free throw on the mark for the Panthers. Rebound by the Raiders going
We're
the
not
other
in
way.
a hurry.
Creighton, no.
We're not in a hurry.
No, run some clock.
Yeah.
Creighton when Creighton got the ball, I saw it in his eyes. He had one thought, buddy. He was going, which I like. Normally you like that. Go to the rack with it. Oh, inbounds to Alvarado. Nice touch by Tayshawn to get Alvarado coming across on the screen at the block. He's not able to finish it, but he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw off the mark.
Nice
Second,
touch.
No shot.
What?
Got a lane violation by someone on the Raiders. White 3 with a lane violation. Quick pass down the floor by the Panthers to a wide open youngster underneath, and he can't.
He was absolutely petrified of the footsteps that were coming quickly because Tayshawn was hammering down on him.
Coming in hot.
Yes, he was.
Oh, man. Swing it. Oh, Nelly.
Uh-oh. He just get scared right here.
Oh, man.
He walked. Did you see what Clicka did?
He just jumped?
No, he went, ah!
Oh, did the referee was running right in front, but on my angle, I couldn't see what happened.
No, he just ran by him and went, rah, or something like to that effect.
Oh, he was coming in hot, too. Those heavy steps from Clayton, you could hear those. Tayshawn pulling up for 3. It's off the mark. Long rebound by the Panthers. That's why you turn and run. That's why you turn and run, to try to get that tip out so they don't get
I tell you, the
layup.
one thing with this Alba-Golden team, I give them credit, they are just a step slow, a little bit off on their shots. I mean, they're not – the score is not they're not as bad of a team as the score shows.
That's right.
In my opinion. I mean, they've missed a lot of shots just right off the mark.
They have.
They've seen a lot of people open, but the pass was just a second too late, things like that.
Yep.
This guy, he was pulling his shorts up. You see that?
Not sure what that last little effect was. Nonetheless, Raiders come out with a big victory. 55 for your Raiders, 25 for the Panthers. Thank you for joining us, tuning in this afternoon. Again, I'll give you the heads up on our next set of broadcasts. Tuesday night, right here, live and in color, right? Before this year, we were just live and in audio on the radio in Meridics, but now, unfortunately, thanks to COVID, in light of not being able to put as many in the gym, right? You're limited to 50% capacity. The UIL has continued to allow these video broadcasts, and we're so thankful that you're able to tune in each and every time. So upcoming games next Tuesday, Red Raiders, that's the 15th, will be right here back in action against Malakoff. 5 o'clock tip-off for the JV, approximately 6:15 for your varsity, which we will have broadcast live. Friday night, don't miss. If you can make it out to the game, it's the district opener for the Lady Raiders taking on the Purple Tigers, Lady Tigers from Mount Vernon. Don't want to miss that. 5 o'clock tip-off for the JV girls. Again, about a 6:15 tip-off for the varsity girls next Friday night. Then a week from today, Saturday, right here again, Red Raiders taking on the Gilmer Buckeyes as they will tip off JV at 10, varsity approximately 11:15.
Got some final scores, individual scores here for the Red Raiders. Allen finishes with 6, Runnels with 4, Alvarado with 2, Kanan Swanner with 10, Rance Brown at 11, Kyler Finney with 5, Hayden Deaton finished with 5, and your leading scorer today, Creighton Clicka, finished with 12.
Yeah, I tell you.
Good game.
Creighton had a great game. Very, very physical. He's always been a physical guy on whether it's the football field or the basketball court. He does a nice job. We love watching him, and he worked his tail off, getting some love and encouragement from his dad over there on the sidelines after the game. Probably probably wondering why his wife, who is by trade a hairstylist, hairdresser, I don't know what the technical term, she cuts hair for a living. And poor Creighton can't even see because those dreadlock curls, buddy, they are all over the place. But he did a great job tonight,
Yes,
working
he
hard,
did.
getting the boards, and putting the ball back up. Raiders 55-25 victors over the Alba-Golden Panthers. That brings the Raiders this year to 5-1 on the season. We mentioned last night Lady Raiders were over in Arlington taking on 6A powerhouse Arlington Martin. Came up on the short end of the stick, but I know Coach Cochran and his staff took away a lot of teaching tools and moments that they will certainly work on throughout the rest of the season as they get ready to get started. Their next game in action will be their district opener. So tune in. Tuesday night, Red Raiders right here, and then Friday night, Lady Raiders back in action in their district opener. For Joey Keefe, Brett Burnett on the everything. There's really nothing. You know, we can't point to any one thing. Brett does it all, right?
He does it all.
And Caden Keefe, your son, working out. Zane Burnett behind the roaming camera tonight. Gabe and his dad are gone to a family Christmas. Brother Scott Bowman on the big camera. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you Tuesday night.